Well, here we are again. It's week 37. I'm Leanne, if you've not been here before, but if you have, welcome back. If you're following my journey, you will know this week, like the 30th week, they've just been bloody hard for me, really hard. I'm here with just an update of my week, and it's Thursday, so I have been and got weird. I'm gonna try not to ramble on because I generally always do. I've got a bit of a chest infection going off and I've not washed my hair. It desperately needs doing. So as you can guess, I don't know, I've just had a really busy week and it's been really hard. I did upload previously in the week with a bit of a week update of this week. I have got weird last Thursday and I put on over a stone in 1 week. I'm still not over that. I'm really not over that. I'm not gonna lie, it is playing like mindfuckery with me. So I do excuse my swearing, but I will say it exactly how it is. It's kind of like playing a bit with me and I feel a bit of a failure. I'm a little bit confused, if I'm going to be honest. It's weird because there's two sides to that. One hand, I just think, you fat sod, you've evidently ate like a stupid amount. I did have a week off, but I didn't looking back, obviously I didn't write it down. It just doesn't make sense. Like last week to put a stone on in 1 week, like that has undone weeks of like dieting and working on it. I didn't have like a takeaway breakfast, dinner and tea. I weren't down in chocolate like I needed to inhale that food. I weren't massively binging. I were a little bit hormonal. I were really flat due to like emotional personal issues in terms of like my relationship, how I felt about myself, just life in general. I think the bad weather doesn't help and things like that. I also feel a bit like down on myself with the way I look and all the rest of it, and it's all just like built up. So I had like a week where I just thought, I'm in the like I don't give a shit era of my life, evidently, and I just need a week off, from like thinking about it. And that's wrong actually, because on a day-to-day basis, like this plan is so easy. I don't necessarily have to think about it. But you do have to plan and you have to cook and you have to shop and you have to do all them things. And I was just feeling really low in mood and really like meh, that I just didn't want to do them things. I just wanted to like just not do it for a week. Don't get me wrong, I was ready for a gain after my week, but I was not ready for the stone gain. Like that, it must be the Guinness World Records of ever gaining. I have told everybody that would physically listen that I've put a stone on in a week. I have asked so many people, people don't really answer you, do they? Do you know when you're like, is that physically possible? Like, is that a thing? And people kind of go, oh, it could be water retention. Well, if it's water retention and I got a stone's worth of like water in my body, it would be seeping out of my legs, like literally. So it's not water retention, it is fat. I've just felt like a little bit off, if I'm going to be honest. Hormonally, I've been a raging biatch. Like, I have bit Oliver's head off every single step of the way. He aggravates the hell out of me this week. The work has been really hard. I never find work hard. Like, I love my job. I usually really enjoy it. It's just been like draining and I can't be bothered to make conversation. Ooh, sorry about that. I've just felt, dogs are just like so uncontrollable. Please stop. I've just felt really hormonal. This is still continuing. It's not like past. To a point, I've got a little bit of a confession. So this week I have felt that down and that like puzzled and that stressed out, and do you know where you just don't want to like do stuff, and it's just not really like me. Like, I have had hormonal stages in my life, do you know, where I just feel a bit meh, but not to like this extent. So like do you know, with the stern increase, and you just think like, what is the game there, like what's going off? So this week I was like, honestly, like, I'm not on contraception. I used to have it in my arm, do you know, like the implant. I've let that run out. I'm gonna be honest, I've left it in my arm. I should really get that removed and sorted. But I'm 40 and I don't really have like touchy-feely time that much at the minute. Me and Oliver are just not there. Like, occasionally we have the inkling of being loving towards each other, but it's just not there. But we have had sex in the past few months, and I was like, oh my God, imagine if I'm pregnant. What if I'm pregnant? So then that was playing on my mind. So yeah, this week I've done a pregnancy test. Like, how mad is that? It's gone off now. It's one of the like digitally ones. I'm not pregnant. These are really overpriced, by the way, really expensive. So I've investigated in that manner, and I didn't put a stone on because I were up the duff. That's not a thing. Which, I mean, small miracles. We can be glad for that, because I am far too like not in that era of my life. I brought 2 kids up. That is enough. So I'm not pregnant. So then I'm like, am I perimenopausal? Is that what they call it? I'm not really sure. I don't really know. I don't actually know what's going off in my existence, but something is. So because my head is, I went out on Saturday. So all week since last Thursday, I've been on plan. I've not been SPing it because I don't think I'm quite able to do that. I think I just can't. My mind's not there. But in terms of like the plan, I don't find it that hard. So I've been on plan all week, except I went out on Saturday, which I've covered in the last upload. That was interesting. I didn't really go out much, but there's like certain things that happened on that night were very interesting. But all in all, I did a good night. I wasn't going to go because I was really down about the week and putting a stone on. But no, I went and I ate and drank whatever I wanted, but then got back on it. That, I'm like grasping at small achievements. That was an achievement for me. My week at work then following that has just been horrendous. I have worked and been out the house for like 11 and 12 hours doing what I do. But good, because it's kept my hands busy. In between, I've been hand painting earrings. These are one pair of my earrings for selling on Etsy. Just some floral ones. I'm just trying out a few different designs and a few different ideas. I've uploaded those today, actually. I've just got these ones to upload. These are the ones left. Oliver's on a course today, and today is weigh day, so week 37. I made the executive decision that because my head is not in it, that I was going to go to like Slimming World, to the group. I find it quite motivating. It kind of, going there on a Thursday ends me one week and sets me fresh for the next week. And it just, it's like almost a reminder that this is what I'm doing. I like listening to other people. I like the group that I'm in. I like the people that, I really like the people that actually, some of them I genuinely would miss if I didn't go. Never thought I'd say that. So I went, I'm paying for it anyway, I'm on a countdown. So I went and thought, right, I'm just not going to get weighed. A couple of people have, like, when I've said I'm not getting weighed this week, I've said, can you even do that? Well, yeah, because I'm 40 next year and I'm an adult and I can make my own decisions. So unfortunately, I'm not sure what the group rules are on it, but that is what decision I made, and that's what was happening. So I just got dressed this morning out of habit. Does anybody have like a ritual of what they do? So last night I ate pasta when I came in from work. I feel really naughty because I never eat anything stodgy and heavy on a Wednesday night. That was really weird. Then I collapsed on the sofa and had a cup of tea. I woke up this morning and out of habit, even though I'm not getting weighed, I put on my non-weighing outfit. So I've just got like jeans on, boots, different tops and different clothes. So I try and get weighed in the same outfit each week, which is ridiculous, really, because, well, you've got the amount of weight that I've got to lose. A pound in clothes is not going to make that much of a dent in, like, I don't know, it's like crying into the sea, isn't it? It's going to just disappear. So I went in non-weighing clothes, but out of habit, I didn't have a cup of tea this morning. I actually woke up late, that's why I look so rough. I didn't even pack up my eggs or anything. I didn't have no breakfast because that's what I do in the morning. I get weird and then I eat my breakfast, and I usually take eggs with me. But out of habit, I didn't take them. And then when I sat down after I'd like done my card, you know, to say, yeah, I'm here, I've paid, I was like, I've not brought breakfast. So my mum gave me an apple. I did remember to get my Slimmer of the Week thing that we put into a basket, but that was quite funny that I did that. Anyway, so Angela, my consultant, comes up to me. She's like, how'd you get on this week? I'm like, not getting weighed. She's like, pardon? Come on, get on these scales. I'm like, absolutely not. It's funny, isn't it, how, like, she's trying to encourage me to get weighed, to face the scales, draw a line under it and all the rest of it. But that this week wouldn't draw a line. I haven't been naughty. I think I probably have lost like 1 or 2 pounds. I don't think I will have lost like loads. I don't feel like I have. I still feel really bloated and weird. But then she was like really upset because apparently if you clock in on the registry thing, you know, that takes your week's money, but then don't get weighed, it like comes up as a void on their system. So like, I don't care what you do, but I'm not getting weighed. My mum were like, I'll get on the scales for you. Like, that's not going to work because you weigh a lot less than me. So it's not going to happen. So then I ended up just giving her my book. And I was like, I don't know what you've got to do, override your system, but I'll have her stay the same week. You can log it as that. I don't really mind. But ultimately, my head is not okay with this. So I'm not getting weighed. She did offer to do a blind weigh-in. Again, it's not going to work for me because if I'm getting weighed, I would want to know what them scales say, and if I didn't, it'd be on my mind all week and it would play like mind fuckery with me. It really would. I just didn't want to get weighed. I just want like 1 or 2 weeks off from getting weighed. So this isn't me like, oh, I don't want to be on the diet, I want to give in or anything like that. I'm too stubborn to do that. People this week were asking me how I got on, so I had to explain about 15 times that I'm not getting weighed. But then they were like, you did really well last week, because I would have been crying my eyes out. And I think, do you know what? Hats off to me. I didn't cry my eyes out. I could have cried my eyes out. In fact, I made Ryan give me a love straight after weighing, but he didn't. So she had just chucked my book in my bag. I will have a look. Actually, I don't think that she's written anything down. Oh, that's the wrong book. Stupid girl. You'd think after this amount of weeks I'd know what book it were on. But no, she's not written anything down for this week. I might fill it in that I've just not got weighed this week. But I haven't got weighed. I am not getting weighed. I'm not getting on my own scales and getting weighed. I am having a week off from the stress and pressure of them numbers. I think I'm probably being a bit mardy, but like I said, I am hormonal. I'm gonna hit another week at it. I'm quite happy with that. I'm all right. It didn't really matter what the scales said today. I'm still hacked off. So I could have got on them scales and they could have said I'd lost 7. The only thing that probably would have made me happy if I would have got on the scales and it would have said I'd lost the stone. But ultimately, that wouldn't have happened because I haven't lost a stone. I went out on Saturday and it just doesn't come off me that fast. I'm a proper rubbish loser and an amazing gainer, like proper gainer. I got that shit down. But I'm not a big loser. And I'm not about to like end my life and only eat salad and like, I have focus weeks. I'm not saying I don't, but if I don't feel like it, then I don't. I do want to lose this weight. And of course, if I could just go like that and be at my target of something, well, I don't even know what my target is, but if I could do this and a stone be gone, I evidently would. But I'm not really interested in like, I'm not in a race, I'm not in competition with other people, I'm not feeling the pressure of other people, I'm just doing this myself. And just in my head, like, I concentrate on the figures, because if I didn't, I don't really see that much delight. I still look really fat, and I don't think I've got a better shape or anything. And I don't really feel like clothes are any better yet. They are a little bit, actually. I'm lying. I feel like I've just said that, and I'm like, yeah, they are. Some parts of it are. And I have had some non-scale victories, but I'm just not there at a point of feeling good about it yet. So I am still like plodding on. I'm still doing it. I'm okay still doing it, because ultimately, if I don't, I'm here, aren't I? I'm in the same. I ain't really got. It's literally, I'm at rock bottom, and I've got the only way is to like keep chipping away and going up in mood and confidence and the way I look, and get rid of them numbers and the scales, and maybe increase my health a bit and stuff like that. So I'm not deterred. I'm not put off. But it is an ultimate mind game. It is like strong determination. It is commitment. It is making changes. It is doing all them things. And I'm happy doing those, but I don't want like something to mess with that in my head. So that's why I've not got weighed. So who in the right mind thought for any minute that I could get on a video and talk bullcrap for over 15 minutes about not getting weighed and that being my weigh-in? Honestly, I'm so boring. I just talk crap. But it also puts things into perspective and gets stuff off my mind. So this is why I do this. And actually, do you know what? If I can just help one person that, I don't know, to really and truly, if anybody's watching this journey and puts on a couple of pounds and feels a bit down about it, ultimately, come on, it's not that bad. You could have put a stone on in a week. Just putting that out there. And ultimately, if I can sit here and say, it's not a race, I'm chipping away at it, I'm cracking on, it's one bit at a time, it is what it is, do you know, just get on with it. It's do you know, like, the only way is up from here. If I can have that and I'm as fat as what I am, then you can as well. And if that hits home with one person and helps them do whatever it is they're doing, in whatever way, I don't care if you're doing Slimming World, Weight Watchers, Cambridge diet, or whatever you choose, calorie deficient, it doesn't matter. It's the same, it's a similar journey. We're all on different paths, aren't we? We all don't drive the same way and stuff. But whatever it is you're doing, just crack on and do it. You're gonna have crap weeks. This is just it. And these are the things that I've been telling me. It's like a little mantra. There's no point in being upset and crying about stuff. There's no point. You can have like 5 minutes downtime of being miserable, but ultimately, whether you understand it or not, like I've not this week, whether you feel a bit hard done by in your weight loss journey, in whatever manner, it doesn't matter. It's 1 week. It's just, or it might be 5 weeks, or it might be 5 months. But do you know the grand old age of the percentage of your life? It's not that bad. And ultimately, you should really eat healthy, shouldn't you? And you should be eating like this anyway. So let's just crack on with it and just get on with another week. And I don't know I might even get weighed next week. I might have actually got to a point and not feeling like a massive, miserable failure who's a hormonal mess, and be like, yeah, I'll get on scales this week. I don't know. Who knows what tomorrow may bring? Well, next week, actually. But who knows what will happen? Ultimately, who cares? As long as I'm chipping away at it, who actually cares? So wish me luck for this week. Think thin, and let's hope some of that stone has bloody disappeared, because I've just given up on trying to get my 7 stone award before Christmas, because that's not going to happen now, is it? Because I was well on track and now I'm well behind. So we're chucking that out the window. We're just going to plod on. And maybe after Christmas, I will set myself another little ticky sheet, and I'll have a little aim just to like soldier on a little bit more. It might just give me a bit more of an oomph. But at the minute, I'm trying to pay back the debt that I've like accumulated. See, that's another thing. I think of it as money. Everything's money. The points per week is money. Like, I look at something and I'm like, is that worth £2? No, it's not. Like, in points. And then in terms of like, I've just put on £14. Now I'm in debt of £14, so I've got to pay that back before I can do anything else. So yeah, that's my life. That's what I do, and that's how I do it. Yeah, think thin, wish me luck. Have fun.